1.2.5 The role of implicit non-conscious process. Have you ever had the experience of meeting someone for the first time and taking an immediate liking or disliking to that person? Afterward, you may have wondered, why do I dislike this person? But probably you didn't wonder for long, because we are all experts at finding good reasons to explain our own actions or feelings. This speed in no way implies that we really do understand why we behave or think in certain ways. And as you will see in chapter 2 and 4, a growing theme of recent research in social psychology has been just this. In many cases, we really don't know why we think or behave as we do in social contexts, and partly because of errors in the way we process social information, and partly great because we change greatly over time. We don't even know with clarity what will make us happy. Instead, our thoughts and actions are shaped by factors and processes of which we are only dimly aware at best, and which often take place in an without automatic manner without any conscious thoughts or intention on our part. Consider for a minute whether you think man or woman are more likely to be creative, because this quality is deemed to critically for many high level positions. Most people might be reluctant to overtly engage in gender stereotyping and state that, for example, yes, I believe that men are more creative than women. To get at this question, then, another approach is needed. Proudfoot K. Koval presented their participants with information about a male or female working in a masculine domain architecture. After viewing the person's supposed work output, images of building design, participants were simply asked to indicate how creative, original, and outside the box the work appeared to be. Despite the design being identical, when the name was female, it was seen as less creative than when the name was male. In another study, these investigators presented participants with information about male or female manager who made risky business decisions or not. The male manager was rated as more creative when he made risky businesses choices than the female manager who made the same risky choices. So this is one reason that social psychologists are reluctant to simply ask people their beliefs, such as, are women or men more creative? We may be quite unaware of holding those beliefs, or our gender stereotypes could possibly influence the judgments we make. Consider another example of the role of non-conscious processes. This time on first impressions, research indicates that we form these incredibly quickly, often within mere seconds of meeting other people. Sometimes these first impressions are accurate and sometimes they are very wrong. Do we know when our first impressions are likely to be accurate and when they are not? Evidence reported by Ames, Kamrat, Soaps, and Bolger indicates that we cannot intuit when these impressions are likely to be accurate and when they are not. So, non-conscious processes do influence our judgments and actions, but this occurs in ways that we often are unable to control, and they can lead us astray. Research on the role of implicit non-conscious processes in our social behavior and thought has examined many other topics, and we will examine them in several chapters since they represent an important focus of current research. 1.2.6 Taking full account of social diversity. Understanding the Indian subcontinent is a challenging task, as India is a site of cultural hybridization and coexistence of various diverse communities. Societal diversity means that people may differ over various dimensions of comparison: ethnicity, opinions, gender, caste, language, and religion. Apart from a number of other salient attributes, Conventionally, this diversity is considered to be an asset as it provides human living with a rich, heterogeneous heritage. But occasionally, tags of distinction or categorizations become cause for alienation, anxiety, and hatred. The strong need to form a distinct identity and the challenges faced to maintain this identity is continuous struggle for various communities. Features of cultural diversity and migrations accelerate the pace of social and cultural changes. This in turn increased contact with other communities and resurgence of ethnic consciousness and identity, leading to religious and ethnic conflicts, which indicated the need to study the composition of and dynamics of culturally diverse society in the Indian setting. Celebration of diversity has been an opportunity for innovation and societal growth, as well as the site for extreme violence and hatred. A study of the demographic profile of Indians indicates the continuous predominance of religion in everyday life as well as in determining the socio-cultural and political life patterns of citizens. The composition of Indian population is provided in table 1.1. The modern era brings with it a multiplicity of identities that rests upon nation, religion, class, gender, language, and citizenship. Hence, social identities, especially in India, are negotiated within multiple influences. Separate value spheres exist, each tends to exert pressure to conform or exclude. An instance of radical shift came in due to the politics of partition of 1947. The identity of an Indian gave way to sectarian identification, Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims. These discoveries of their new identities led the same people to be Muslims, however, are still the largest minority faith in India. Thus, out of 108 million population, little over 827 million have identified themselves as followers of Hinduism, 138 million of Islam, 24 million of Christianity, 19 million of Sikhism, and 8 million of Buddhism, 4 million of Jainism. In addition, over 6 million have reported professing other religions and faiths, including tribal religions different from the six main religions. India also contains the bulk of the world's Zoroastrians, Sikhs, Jains, and Baha'i. Other religious groups include Jews. Religious minorities vary greatly by state. For example, Jammu and Kashmir and Lakshadweep are Muslim majority states. Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya have Christian majority. Punjab is mostly Sikh dominated and Arunachal Pradesh are mainly Buddhist. Social diversity and its influence on personal and social identity, discrimination and prejudice, attraction and relationships, group behavior and social relationship, and on health will be discussed in chapter 4, 6, 7, 11, and 12. Cultural diversity and its relevance to social life has been acknowledged by psychologists. Thus, we note that social psychologists have adopted a multicultural perspective where it recognizes the significant role of religion, language, region, gender, ethnicity, social class, among other social profiling of people. This perspective has influenced the way present-day social psychologists conduct research and attempt to understand cultural differences across societies worldwide. Key points. Social psychology is a scientific branch of psychology that focuses on the social side of life. Social psychologists currently recognize that social thought and social behavior are two sides of the same coin and that there is a continuous complex interplay between them. There is growing interest among social psychologists in the role of emotion in social thought and social behavior. The importance of many types of social relationships is another major trend in the field. Yet, Another major trend involves growing interest in social neuroscience, efforts to relate activity in the brain to key aspects of social thought and behavior. Social behavior is often shaped by factors of which we are unaware. Growing attention to such implicit non-conscious processes is another major theme of modern social psychology. Social psychology currently adopts a multicultural perspective. This is perspective recognizes the importance of cultural factors in social behavior and social thought.